What is going on, everyone? Welcome to a new edition of DSP Tries It, and as you can see, we've got something different. Arby's has started doing slider sandwiches, okay? And what I did today, I found out that if you go between 2 and 5 p.m., you can actually get these for 40 cents cheaper than if you go normally. Normally, they're $1.69 each, but I found out if you go between 2 and 5 p.m., they're $1.29 each. So today we went to Arby's, we got one of each. However, guess what? And I'm sure you'll be very surprised at this. They screwed up the order. We wanted one of each. Now, as you see here, what do you got? You've got ham and cheese, corned beef and cheese. I believe this is, this is ham and cheese. It's roast beef and cheese. Corned beef and cheese, ham and cheese. This is corned beef with cheese, a roast beef with cheese and jalapeno. And this is crispy chicken and cheese. They left out the one that they claim is their new one, the buffalo chicken. They have a buffalo chicken slider, and they didn't give it to us. We were driving away when we noticed this, that we didn't charge us for it. They just didn't ring us up for it. And I said, it's not worth it to turn around and get back in freaking line for one stupid slider. So it is what it is. What I'm going to be doing is trying these out. Now, obviously, the roast beef and cheese and the jalapeno roast beef and cheese are the same, just that this one has jalapeno on it. So I'll be trying that. I'll probably try the chicken. I'll probably take a bite of each of these. Now, the bottom line is, they're not huge. Look. Here it is, small. It's not even the size of half a sandwich. No way. Alright, what we'll actually do here, let's take one out of its respective cardboard and actually see how big it is. Oh, this one won't even come out. So, oh, by the way, take a look. The cheese melted, as well as some of the jalapeno and meat, and stuck to the bottom, which is why I was having a hard time taking it out. So this is the roast beef, jalapeno, and cheese. You got some pieces of roast beef sliced, I believe there's jalapeno pieces, and melted cheese on top. It comes on this little mini bun. Now, I almost thought at first they were like a King's Hawaiian roll, but it's not. It's just like a little white roll. I'm not sure if it's any kind of a standard kind of roll, but I'm curious to see what it's like. For $1.29 if you get it during the happy hour, or $1.69 if you get it normally. So, is it any good? I don't think they put any sauce or anything on it. I think it's just meat and cheese, so... Well, I guess I'll try it out. I don't know. I'm only gonna take like a bite or two just to get the flavors, so. Ooh. Ooh. Oh man. It's the spicy jalapenos. I was actually wondering if it was gonna be the mild or the spicy jalapenos. That is pretty spicy. So that's all that you get. No sauce or anything. The good news is, most of the time when I go to Arby's, the roast beef is juicy. So it is moist, the cheese is obviously cheese, and the jalapeno is very spicy. So if you don't like spice, go with the regular. This one has the spice on it. Okay. I'd also like to try the chicken, because the chicken, honestly, is the same. I'm sure the buffalo is the same, just that it has buffalo sauce on it. This is just a little chicken tender with cheese. Let's see how this tastes. Mmm. I'm honestly surprised. I thought it was going to be dry. It's a little dry, but it's not too dry because the chicken is actually moist. And the breading of the chicken actually is seasoned. It's got a little bit of pepper and stuff in it. I'd like the taste of it. That's a good one. I really like that one. Alright, so we got two left to try. Ham and cheese and the corned beef and cheese. Ham and cheese, I mean, how do you get a ham and cheese wrong? By the way, so once again, all the cheese melting out the back. That's bad. But how do you get ham and cheese wrong? It's ham with melted cheese, right? Let's see. Very basic. It's good. Is it great? Not really. But it is what it is. Now, I've only had Arby's corned beef once ever. It was when I actually got a Reuben. I think it was right when we moved here, actually. It was one of the first things we got at Arby's. Is I got, here you go again, is I got the corned beef Reuben. And I thought it was alright. I didn't think it was great. So this will be really the first time in years that I'm trying their corned beef. We'll see how this is. It's pretty good. Corned beef is typically fatty. This is fatty, as you can see. It's very, it even has fat running through it. That should be expected. It's very salty, but again, that's what you expect with corned beef. It's pretty good. So, from the 4 that I've tried, I'm obviously not going to try the roast beef because it's the same as the jalapeno. I think, honestly, my favorite, surprisingly enough, might be the crispy chicken. That was delicious with the seasoning on the breading of the crispy chicken. That was really good. And I'm sure if you like buffalo sauce, this with just buffalo sauce would probably also be really good. This one, I think the jalapeno is too hot. If you like jalapenos, you like it. I think it's too hot to be on that sandwich. You need a sauce or something to cool it down. And since there's no sauce on any of these, I think that's too hot. You know, ham, corned beef, if you like those meats respectively, you're probably gonna like those. I recommend them, but for $1.29 versus $1.69, you know what I mean? Like, why the 40 cents? Why are they even charging the extra 40 cents? They should be $1.29 all the time. I think they should be $1 all the time. Because you can go to McDonald's and get a big-ass double cheeseburger, what they call it, the McDouble, for 99 cents. Well, you know, this is not equivalent to a McDouble. Absolutely not. It's probably about half the amount of food. And this is fast food, and they're in direct competition. But if maybe you just want a snack, you don't want a giant meal, and you want a little bit of everything, order 3 or 4 of these, and for the same price as a combo meal, you're going to get 4 little mini sandwiches. I don't like the way that they present them. They put them sideways into these boxes, which leads to this. Why do they do that? I thought, if anything, they would wrap it. Just wrap it in a piece of paper like you do all your other sandwiches, and then that would prevent that, because you can stack them. So I don't like the presentation. I think they should change that. So they're not great, but they're also not bad. The chicken is the best in my opinion. I guess I'll rate them kind of a maybe middle of the road, maybe a 3 out of 5. I would say maybe the chicken's a little bit more, maybe like a 3.5. And the jalapeno being too hot is maybe like a 2.5. But they're alright. They're not great. They're certainly not bad. It's a different product. I wish I had the buffalo so I could give you a full range of judgment, but check them out. Again, if you don't want just the one big giant sandwich, I think it's worth it to check it out at Arby's. Alright? So that's it for another DSP Tries It. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.